Howdy friends, and welcome to the Triple H Show, Holly's hunting habit. I used to have a lot of really bad habits. Now I have a good habit. God has blessed me with another day, and today I'm going to use that day. My new habit, my hunting habit, is taking me to a public land in South Carolina that I'm going to do some scouting on. There's a horsefly the size of a Hot Wheels car out here. I think he's just waiting on me to get out. And they have mosquitoes the size so big that they look like they have fur on their heads. So I'm gonna bug spray down. But I'm wanting to do some scouting out here on the public land because it's good to have options. So hunting around the warehouse at my work for bowwinkle, it's a good start. But I really want to take a shot at the public lands because it's very challenging. These deer are as paranoid as I used to be when I used to get so high I thought I could hear my hair growing. And I think it would be really cool to kill a public land buck. Not that bowwinkle's not going to be challenging, because I think he's probably scouting me as much as I'm scouting him. Hopefully he's still playing checkers and I'm playing chess, but it's probably going to be the other way around. We'll see though. This is the fun though. I love this. The thrill of the hunt. The kill is great too, but this is what it's about, the chase. So I'm going to take y'all along with me to do some scouting. I got like 3 places I want to get done. This place is huge, so I don't know how much I'm going to get accomplished, but I'm not going to get overwhelmed. I've got 3 places picked out. I want to get them and try to find some buck bedding areas, because from what I've researched and learned about and listened to, I've come to realize that on these public lands you really need to find where they're bedding, because they don't move around during the daylight, not much. Last 30 minutes or so, so you got to be pretty close to their beds to get a shot at them. So that's what I'm looking for. Hopefully I can find some. If not, I'm gonna enjoy the day, so y'all stick with me. I love y'all. See you in a minute. Alright, so I've been scouting for about 2 hours. I've been finding a lot of tracks, a lot of sign, a lot of hog sign. So when I want to come hog hunting, I know where they're at. I've been finding a ton of hog sign. I found some crap, some deer crap, and I think I found a bed or 2. But I've been back here for 2 hours, and I have finally come upon what I've been looking for, which is just a deer highway. And I'm going to give y'all a little look. I'm going to follow this. I just came out of the swamp by the river and kind of stumbled upon this, but it looks really promising. I was actually heading back to my car to just kind of mark some spots off, and I stumbled upon this, which is par for the course, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I used to hunt over fields, upwind, halfway up a telephone pole, thinking I was doing something. So I'm still learning here, but you can see we got some good sun. Trail here is just ate up with tracks. And it goes off into the swamp that way, but then the tracks, they come through here and they go up into there. Man, you can see that trail. There's just an obvious trail coming through here. I'm going to follow that back and see if I can't get to maybe some bedding. But I think this could be a possible, like a scrape, a community scrape area. Because these branches have been chewed off right here. Like I said, I don't know I'm still learning as I go, but it looks like a good spot to potentially do a mock scrape. So before I move on, we're about to pop, lock, and mock it, and then I'll keep you updated. Alright, y'all know that song by YouTube? I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Yeah, I ain't feeling it. But I have been singing it for about the past 2.5 hours. Because I don't know how long I've walked, but I've been walking through this sweltering heat, trying to find a buck bed. And hallelujah, we got her done. I finally found one. It's got hair in it, it's official. And I'll just show you where it's at. Like, I'm in this thick kudzu junk. You can't hardly see nothing. But if you look, the creek is back there. And the creek comes around. And this tree right here is like the point of the creek. And then it keeps coming. So, I mean, we're in like an elbow right here where this creek bends, bam, right here on this kind of a high point. And so I'm like, all right, another like points, I've learned that. So I come up here and look at here, man, it's an official bed. It's got hair in it and everything. There's a hair right there. And it's just matted down big time where that's one of his exits. Like, bam, he can exit right out right there. Off into the creek, over to that trail that I was just showing y'all. And he can almost intersect that trail. Like, there's a bunch of does and stuff coming through that trail. But, or he can go that way. I mean, that's probably an escape route right there. You know what I mean? Or he can come this way. Kind of where I'm at. Go out that way too. Which is, I don't think he goes that way. I think he comes, it's looking like he goes that way. Like he gets up. Let me see. Get off in here. Oh yeah, we got hair. We got hair. Man, y'all just don't know. I've been looking hard for this stuff. It feels good to have all this work pay off. Yeah, big dog, I'm laying all up in your bed. It's alright, I'll be back in a couple months. And it looks like he's going right up out of there. But dang it, man, he can see all that way. He can see all that way. There's water right behind him. And the wind's normally coming kind of that direction. Well, really kind of that direction, so that's going to be a hard one to get to. Try and get up on them. But I'm going to get it done. Well, that's about all I could find today. I hiked about another 4 miles. And I didn't find much of anything, a bunch of tracks, but like I said before, out here on these public lands, apparently, this is what I've heard, it's good to find the beds where the deer's bedded, because they don't get up until like, a buck don't, till about 30 minutes before dark, so he ain't gonna move very far from his bed while you got a shot on him. And I did find that one bed. I jumped a deer right before I found that bed on the point, right across from the point I ended up showing. It didn't blow at me, but I definitely heard it running. I don't know what it was, but anyways, I'm confident I have a spot now where I can hunt and try to get a public land buck, so stay tuned. Hopefully I could get a public land giant, ancient
antlered alien with an arrow through him. That's the plan. I'm about wore out. I gotta go home, drink fluids, and try to recover. I love y'all. Subscribe, like the video. Don't do whatever you want, but I appreciate it. All right.